Welcome to Geeks Corner. I'm Mr. DAps.
And I'm Johnny Five.
I'm Annie.
Why are you Johnny Five tonight?
Because there's 5 letters in force.
Okay.
Force. One of our topics.
Okay. That was good. We're gonna try a thing, but it didn't work.
Try it.
Do you want me to do it again? No, forget it? Okay. You're just gonna have to wait. Maybe it'll happen next week. We'll see.
See, nothing to be nervous about.
I'm so confused.
Welcome to the
How are you?
Good.
Good. What did you draw for us?
I drew you Kermit because I know he's your favorite.
It's true.
Yeah.
Now we have 2 Kermits.
We do.
That's right.
One from Caitlin and one from Annie.
Yep.
Awesome.
The other one.
And Kermit has a girlfriend.
Yeah.
What do we think of Kermit? Oh, and if you're watching, you can hashtag Geeks Corner and join the conversation and tell us what you think of Kermit's girlfriend, Denise.
Hashtag Geeks Corner. Hashtag the sister. Just cause.
Yeah, you know, it's all good. There's surprisingly like little activity on Twitter tonight, but anyway.
Just in general?
Well,
is everyone back in
on the
school or
Geeks
what?
Corner thing, I don't see Mikey Likey yet. Am I wrong or? Okay, you don't see it either. Okay.
They all turned invisible.
The Weeping Angels got them.
Oh, no. No. Don't blink.
So Kermit.
Don't even blink.
Kermit got a girlfriend.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Name's Denise. What do you think of her?
She's cute.
Really?
Yeah, I think so. I think she's a good-looking puppet. No.
Go ahead, Muppet.
Didn't we know about this like 6 months ago?
Yeah, but they changed her a little bit.
Yeah.
Like her hair. I thought there was actually going to be more of a redesign because they said they were going to redesign the puppet, and all I can tell is her hair changed a little bit and her eyes
so
are
weird
still
hearing
creepy.
You say redesign. Like it was just a facelift and some. Like I mean, it's mostly makeup, really. It's movie magic. People look different with makeup on.
She still looks creepy.
Some people look creepy with makeup
Don't
on.
you think
Have
she
you
looks?
seen the Drew
You
Carey
don't
show?
think you think she looks cute?
I think she looks cute.
Have I seen what?
The Drew Carey show?
Yes.
Some people look awful with makeup. I'm just saying.
It helps. Or something.
Who did we decide she looked like? What was the actress's name?
Game of Thrones.
The sister
Natalie
knew.
Dormer, right?
Yes.
Dormer? Yes.
Yes. Do you think she looks like Natalie
She looks
Dormer?
like her, like a lot. If you find the comparison side by side on the Facebook or the internets,
Is that a good
identical. Yeah, I think she's beautiful.
thing? Really?
I think it'd be cool. Yeah.
You think this puppet is beautiful?
I
Muppet
think
is beautiful.
I think the actress is beautiful, and to
Everybody
have
in
a
the
puppet
studio is
after
looking
her
up. Okay.
is kind of cool.
But that doesn't always
But I'm
work.
still Team Miss Piggy. So I don't get it.
I don't get it either.
I don't get it either. I think
So
it's a
Kermit's
publicity.
smitten, and she runs marketing for ABC. Is what they say. Denise does.
She
Yeah.
could do a better job.
Yes. Yes, she could. And apparently, she's technically his girlfriend.
Are they Facebook official?
I don't know. Is
Is
Kermit
Kermit-
on Facebook?
does he have
He's on
Facebook?
Twitter. I know he's on Twitter.
Well, he announced it on Twitter that they were separating, right?
Yeah, I think.
Well, that was like a full-on article. Because why not?
Yeah. And apparently they've been spotted around town numerous times, according to People
Have they?
Magazine. So People Magazine says, so it must be true.
See, I don't like celebrity gossip in general. And I
But
feel
this
like
is People Magazine.
They're not people. He's a
They're
frog, she's a pig. They don't belong in People Magazine. Wrong magazine. They belong in National
But there
Geographic.
is no Muppet. But there's no Muppet Magazine.
Maybe that needs to get fixed first. I don't know.
Okay, so what's your prediction on this new girlfriend?
That it's all fake. That's
I
what
have a
say.
feeling it will cause tensions.
Because
That will lead to
also,
conflict
on the
in a
flip
TV
side,
show.
is it looks like Liam Hemsworth is dating Miss Piggy.
See, that
I
makes
thought that was
sense.
funny.
It makes sense?
I don't know.
I'm listening. Okay.
He's a good-looking puppet. I'm just saying.
Person, yes.
Kermit is denying that this is his new girlfriend, says Time Magazine.
Yeah, well, that's Time Magazine. What do they know?
What does the Wall Street Journal say? If they weighed in on this super important
Huffington
fact?
Post. What do
Well,
they
like,
say?
I will admit, I have been amazed at how many, like, reputable
Am I kidding?
newspapers have actually covered this story.
Yeah.
Like, Time Magazine, honestly, I never thought would be covering stuff like this.
Really?
It's a slow news.
Time magazine.
I don't know.
Like, Time magazine covers politics and world
Okay.
disasters. You know, like-
That is the world is-
I was gonna
Yeah,
say.
you're
It's getting
right.
close.
You're right. That's very true.
That's it.
Yeah. Okay. So, any predictions for what they do with the show? How long that's gonna last?
The majority of the first season.
You think it's gonna make that far?
Until there's significant enough fan backlash.
Well, I
I
almost.
think there already is, right? Are people upset? What's the general?
Well, my Twitter wasn't so happy about it today, but that
We've
doesn't mean
known
anything.
about this for months since the first trailer. This is not a shocking development.
One person said, well, for starters, she's not his one true love, and continued on saying that blondes have more fun. Annie, would you like to respond to that?
She's a redhead.
I know. Oh, that's why you like her.
No, well maybe, but
Y'all stick together.
Uh-huh. Okay, you're biased. We can't. Well, we gotta move on now.
it's
Wow.
like the emoji. No.
Kermit actually just replied to us, and it was sent to us on Twitter, and he said, well, I prefer to keep my personal life private. This is Hollywood. So am I
Thank you.
kidding? It is true that I am dating again. However, at this time, no one, woman, pig, or otherwise is my official new girlfriend. We are simply close friends.
That's what Time Magazine just said.
Well, they should have tweeted it at Geeks Corner.
If you want your private life private, then don't have write-ups in Time Magazine and People.
You're talking about Puppet.
I know. Do you
No,
know
it's-
my
it's a
life?
Muppet.
This
He's
is
talking
happening
to a
before.
Muppet.
That's true.
Actually, you know who we
It
should
never
bring?
goes well
Maybe
when I
we should
talk
have
about
you and
this.
Egon
No.
talk about this,
No,
because
no,
that's
no.
always a good
No,
idea.
Egon can stay away from me. That's fine.
Okay, let's move on.
We
'cause-
should.
No, really? Okay. We will. So Force Fridays.
Yeah.
Let's move right on from the Muppets to the Force. They're coming to Disneyland starting this Friday, and you can spend an extra $50 to be at. Is it which store is it?
World
of
of Disney.
Disney at 12:01 Friday morning to purchase Force merchandise, Star Wars merchandise.
Okay.
Yes,
I'm hearing two different things, and I'm really hoping they're not the same thing.
they are.
I'm hearing you can pay money to go into a store at midnight,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'm hearing plurals implying that this is going to be happening.
They're doing it in Florida too, and they're also doing the Force Friday thing at a bunch of specific
Okay, so it's
Disney
not like
stores.
at World of Disney.
But the
there will be a
$50
Force
thing
Friday every
is
month.
World of Disney, and
Okay.
I don't remember which one it is in Walt Disney World. Do you remember?
Once Upon a Toy.
Once Upon a Toy. So you spend
Nicely
$50 so you can get in at 12:01 at either of these two stores and buy Star Wars merchandise for a movie that's not out yet.
Yeah.
No?
No.
You're spending
Yeah,
money,
$50.
spending
So
Yes.
so it'd be like going to Disneyland only to shop and not go on any of the rides, not buy any of the food, not experience any of the entertainment. Specifically, here's $50 so I can walk into your store.
It's not going to be exclusive, right?
No, because whatever's left over from that hour or two, whatever that is, you can buy the rest of the day at
Yeah.
World
no.
of Disney.
If it doesn't sell out, but I guarantee you it will.
But it's not exclusive to that day. It's going to
I think it's just being released that day, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's just
It's not
being
silly.
Well, but then
Yeah,
you're not
that's
the
just
first.
the release day. It's a first thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm
The
taking
one-
it you won't be there?
No. Obviously be.
Here, okay. My brain is not wired to think that this is in any way a good idea. But I am aware that certain people, like, just that, oh, we're going to pay extra money to be the first people to buy this toy. Like, that's not how I live my life. But some people really appreciate getting toys really, really early.
Mhm.
For those people, the thing I appreciate most about this is that before that midnight opening thing, the day before, they're doing a live unboxing of all of the merchandise.
Yeah.
And that's what I think is cool, because then you can see what it is that you're going to go in and buy, versus like spend $50, go into a store, look around, realize you don't want anything, and then you wasted $50.
But do you suppose that you'd have to already buy the ticket before then to actually
Probably,
get a ticket?
probably, but at least you can have some sort of game plan, or if you go
Okay.
through the whole thing and you're like, okay, I don't want any of this stuff, you might be able to get your money back, or sell it on eBay. I don't know. I'm just saying, like,
How much of it do you think is going to end up on eBay?
Oh, a ton.
All
Yeah.
of it.
people were spelling.
I bet if we were to get on
they're
eBay
spelling.
at,
Oh yeah.
what do you think, 12:30 maybe?
Probably.
By 12:30, I bet there will be stuff on eBay from these
It's
events,
crazy.
which is really 9:30 here, so it's not that late to
Yeah.
because Florida will do it first. So we could get online at 9:30 on eBay, and I bet find.
And buy it for $50 and save $50.
Well, there's an idea actually. Well, no, because they have to make their. Well, if they have enough that they're selling, maybe. It's a good point. Yeah.
There's definitely a black market underground business that can be run through this event that is not. We don't promote in any way. We're not saying it's a good idea.
We're telling
just
you
saying,
not to do it.
Yeah.
Just
like,
a quick sidebar is Miss Bailey C says Egon should return for the 5th anniversary of Geeks Corner.
Egon's fine where he is.
It is the 5th.
He's very happy in his.
May the 5th be with you.
No.
We will see.
We
It'll
put
be
him in a
magical.
bag and suck out all the air. What?
Does he actually breathe?
No, that's why it's totally fine to just shove him into a vacuum bag and vacuum out all of the air.
I'm sure everybody looked at our 3D episode, right?
3D!
I shared it earlier this week. Anybody see it? Star Wars. Just notice what Johnny was wearing and notice what happens.
Why do you have to continue to remind people that happened?
Because they love it so much.
Okay.
Disney Infinity. Have you played it?
I played. I attempted to play. Most of it was trying to get unstuck from corners and
So explain what
figuring
it
out-
is and what this thing is.
I can't. I don't get it. I don't get why you have to.
Should we trade you for #the sister?
Yes. Can I tap out?
If she wants to,
Okay,
the sister
tap
can
out,
come
go.
in.
Just pretend it's me. Here.
Everybody welcome the sister. Hashtag the sister. Wow, this is like 2 times in 2 weeks that we've had a trade out of guests. This is interesting. All right, so tell us about Disney Infinity and what happens and how you beat it in one day.
This game is dangerous, let me tell you. I think we've bought about, 30 characters in the last 2 days.
How much is a character? Because I got that one for free.
Yeah, it depends. I think they're normally like 15 to 20. But a lot of the older ones, like the 2.0s, we're getting them 2 for 20. They're on clearance for 5 for
Oh, so
7.
you're giving them away a little bit.
So yeah, the older ones
Okay.
are cheaper. But from what I can understand, because we waited for Star Wars, we waited for the 3.0s. We never played
1
before
and 2.
this one. Yeah, we
Okay.
didn't play 1 and 2. But from what I understand, in the starter packs, you get your 2 characters, you get your world. So you pop in your world, and that's where you play
Is that the
all of the
disc?
3.0s. They're not the discs.
Okay.
They're
ice sculptors.
yeah, they're clear. They
Oh,
don't
they
know,
look
they're
like
the
okay.
taller
Yeah, I
ones.
saw those.
yeah, so they go in the back, and then you pop your 2 characters in.
Okay.
So for the 3.0, only the Star Wars ones, like we got the Twilight of the Republic set.
Nice.
So only those characters,
But it
the
was a
Twilight.
Twilight set.
No.
There's
No.
Ella?
No vampires.
Were you
and
getting
Star Wars.
excited by that, Johnny, or running away?
No, I was really upset. They don't even own Twilight.
Yet.
They're making money off of. And anyway.
Yeah, so basically, that's what we figured out. So all of the Twilight Star Wars characters. So that one's going to be Anakin, Ahsoka, Yoda, Darth Maul. I think that was...
So a lot of like
Was it those
leading up
ones?
to episode 4. Anything
Correct.
before then.
Correct.
Okay, cool.
Correct, yeah. 1, 2, and 3. I think those ones are from that
And then
set.
Star Wars Rebels and Clone Wars. It sounds
Yes,
like.
yes.
Okay.
Sabine and Kanan, Zeb, Ezra, all of those ones you can play.
Okay, cool.
So, and then the 2.0 ones, you can still do all of that in the toy box.
I'm just looking at all these things
All
over
of
my
those
head.
ones are
Uh-huh.
over there. But, yeah, so it's
So,
it's really
what do
fun.
you do to play it? Like, do you play the movie, or like, what's the mission?
You
There's
kind
different
of.
missions.
There's different missions, but the main story arc is basically. It's kind of similar. You start on Geonosis, and you're dealing with a stolen droid. You're fighting General Grievous. You're trying to figure that stuff out. Figure out where the droid came from. You go to Tatooine. You see Jabba. You go to Naboo. You rescue Queen Amidala. Like those kinds.
Okay.
So and it
You know
ends.
who lives on Naboo? You don't see Jar Jar, do you?
Yeah.
Yes, dude.
There's
There's
a
a whole
mission with
he
Jar
gets a whole
Jar.
story?
He
No.
gets a mission. He gets a
Okay.
mission. I have to say, I was very disappointed. But
Well,
it's
you
quick.
do
It's
know
quick.
he was fashioned after Goofy. Love how quiet everybody gets when I say that. That's like my new favorite factoid. Thank you.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Anyway, keep going. Sorry.
But yeah, so it basically ends with pretty much just the Phantom Menace. Like you meet Darth Maul, you battle Darth Maul.
So it's all in the
and then that's
prequels,
it.
even though you get some Star Wars Rebels that are after the prequels.
Yes. Yes. And then there's a whole bunch of
Okay.
different missions and side stuff that you can do, go through all the towns, do all that kind of stuff. Star battles.
But you didn't do that because you're just trying to get the mission done.
Yeah, I
'Cause that's
have
how
to
you
get the
play these
missions
things.
done. I
You didn't
have
do
to
the
do
side
mission.
quest. You have to
Not yet.
complete every quest as it's given to you.
Well, it's
You
kind
have
of
to
like
walk
it's
away
kind
from
of
your main
like
quest and do all the
No,
side
I'm not
quests.
one of those something shiny kind of game players. I
You
have
have
to
to
follow
collect
the
every
mission.
coin. Every coin.
No.
Are
You're
you a
just gonna
something
lose
Fill up
shiny?
your bag. Yeah,
So you have to get
fill up your
every
bags,
point
then you
everywhere?
have to dump them because you don't have any more room.
No, you get a
can
bag of
go for
you get a
it.
bag of
Yeah, you can.
holding, and then it's not a problem
But if
anymore.
your bag of holding isn't big enough, then you have to go find something else, or you're way down and you can't run.
But you can buy a bag of holding expansion for only $49. That's coming, I guarantee.
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably. But yeah, so it was a lot of fun. It
And-
was shorter than I expected, though. I think that's why I did it in 2 days, because it was
I
shorter
feel
than
like that's a
expected.
Disney game problem. Like even Epic Mickey, both of those
Yeah.
games, I was like, oh, we're done already. And
Maybe. But the load screen, those are killer.
the
Load screens
super
are awful.
slower.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, and,
Really, really
and Murray had to, like, oh, I guess that was updating something or whatever, and that was a great picture. But
Now, what console are you running this on, or what device? Or...
Xbox One.
Oh, okay. See, load
Fancy.
screens to me would not be acceptable in that situation either, because I've played it on the
bad.
iPhone or the iPad, and that takes a while to load, and I get that because there's tons of other things that
Yeah.
device is trying to do. But Xbox One, you're playing this game, it should be there.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what it was, but
So,
every load screen was bad.
for somebody who's never played Star Wars, would you
Mm-hmm.
suggest playing this game?
I would.
Even
It's-
before they've seen the movies?
Yeah, because it doesn't really give too much away.
Okay.
It doesn't really.
What is the...
So-
I just gave away who hadn't seen Star Wars, but yeah.
I'm going to put you on the spot and have you do the math.
Okay.
If you had to guess...
You picked the right sister.
No.
I did? Good. If you had to guess, what's the total price tag for this 2 days of gameplay?
Oh.
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 And I'm just going to say world and characters. I'm not going to include the game and the console because theoretically that
World
could...
and characters.
Well, did the game come with the starter pack or no?
Yes.
So you,
Yeah,
how much was the starter pack?
The starter pack was the 3.0 game, the world, the little base, the Infinity base, and Anakin and Ahsoka. Those are the two characters.
And that's how much?
I couldn't tell you.
Okay, we'll look that up.
I
How?
wasn't the one that purchased it.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
So about 60.
60 something.
And then how many characters?
It comes with 2.
And then how many did you get?
I can't tell you that.
Like,
Well, we got a bunch of them at the expo.
Yeah, we got.
Oh, yeah, you
we
guys
got a
waited
bunch
in
at the
line.
expo.
Yeah.
So we
Okay.
got 3 from the expo, but then GameStop has Zeb from Rebels is exclusive to GameStop. Kanan is exclusive at Walmart, and Target has Sabine, and
that is
Toys
brilliant.
R Us has Ezra. So we.
So then you have to go everywhere.
Yeah, we did.
So I have 7
did.
so far.
Mm-hmm.
Is that about right?
Sounds about right.
Uh-huh.
Because the other ones, I don't think. Are you calculating?
Yeah.
So it's about $100 a day is the investment that I'm getting here.
Probably.
So, yeah.
No
So that's-
problem.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Because the other ones I don't think are released yet. I know.
You stopped
Yeah.
yourself just at what is possible.
Well, we also purchased 2.0 because it was on clearance, and
Well, if
all
it's
the
on
other
clearance, yeah.
characters.
Yeah.
So
I
we did.
I completely understand your mentality. I'm fearing
Yes.
for like people who are like
Yeah,
just now having to get all of
It
these
is a
things.
little
So,
pricey.
yeah.
I would
Wow.
definitely recommend going slow, but it's fun. It's worth it. It's fun.
And it just keeps sucking you in, it sounds like.
Yeah, it does.
Okay. Got it.
does.
I do have to say for the record that Mikey he loves Jar Jar Binks.
Oh.
He put it on Twitter, so I can say it on the show.
Yeah.
And I will also say we've got some fun things coming with Mikey later in the year that had Murray and I cracking up. So you'll have fun looking forward to that.
You know how sometimes you have friends that you just have to kind of ignore things about them in order to still be their friend. I feel like that's gonna come.
You know what? Jason likes Jar Jar too.
Okay, so that's twice now.
There you go. I don't know. Well, thank you.
You're welcome. Tap out.
Okay.
Hashtag the sister, everybody.
The sister.
Sister change out.
And you can catch the sister on the last DAPS cast episode. See if you can tell where. Right?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
because we didn't really acknowledge when and when
She
not.
was kind of the creeper at the table, and then
And we're like,
all of a
"Hey, you
sudden she
talk
was
to her."
talking, and everybody was like,
Did
"Who's
she just-
talking? Was it me?"
Did
No.
she just hiss and blow up, or?
No, it was fantastic content. Moving on, Instagram released its first landscape video via Star Wars, which was a 14-second trailer of awesomeness. And did you guys watch it?
No,
I did.
No, did you really not watch it?
I really didn't. Is there anything new in it?
Yeah,
Okay.
there's a lot new in it.
I don't want to know too much before I go see this film. I really don't.
Okay,
I already know more
It
than I
I
want
don't
to.
think it gave away anything. It just
It
showed.
did.
Everything gives away everything.
it gave away a little
The
bit.
trailer for The Martian gives away stuff that happens in the last chapter. Like,
But did you know it was in the last chapter?
I could guess. I read the book.
Oh, well then that... But there is no book
read-
for this, so you're okay.
Yeah, there should be a book.
No, there was definitely a...
There's a game. There's a game you can buy.
There was a reveal in the 14-second trailer that was already revealed. So if
Okay.
you've seen the poster, you already know this. But if you haven't seen the poster, you didn't know that, right?
There's more to it.
Say what?
There's more to it than that.
Yeah, there was more to it, but the basic part was there. And it also reveals a little bit more depth behind the first trailer. And I won't say much more because you watched it, right?
I did. I'm trying to figure out what depth in the first trailer you're talking about.
Did you get the poster?
No, but I saw you. I saw you post it.
Mm-hmm. Did you look at it?
So he's
I
the
saw
poster.
you post the poster.
I posted the poster.
You poster.
Yes, and I think I know what you're talking about.
So you saw what people were holding?
Yes.
Yes. You like it? Am I being vague enough? Is that
Yes.
Murray's back there
That's what I was
laughing at me?
guessing,
So okay, yeah.
Well, you guys have conversations. I'm going to do interpretive dance for the people who have
Oh
also
please,
not
dude,
seen
do you want
this.
your
Is it
tutu?
tutu?
It's right there.
No. Interpretive dance, not ballet. They're two completely different things.
I think a mix would be fun though. All right, we'll move on because that.
Could win a Tony for like being the worst dancer ever. It's happened.
Who won it? Who am I up against?
Last year. Anna Lee Ashford.
Oh, I can totally beat her.
Okay. So they released the teams for Civil War, Captain America.
Yeah.
Was there anything that really surprised you?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna flat out say what the teams were, but we can talk about them.
Mhm.
So what surprised
The
you?
guy on the right in the second image.
I'm still loading it, so that doesn't help me. But
There
yes.
was a blue picture and there was a red picture.
Oh,
And
that
the
actually
far
did
right-
surprise me
yeah.
too. That is. Mhm.
It's because it's a character that
I saw it.
yeah we
Okay.
don't really
I didn't know if you
know.
knew. What
Yeah.
we're talking about.
His
We don't know a lot.
Yeah, we don't know how he makes decisions. So I'm curious as to know. Cause yeah, the way that he picks his allegiance.
Was interesting,
Yeah, so I want to know.
and that's not what I
How
would
he
have
ended up
predicted
there.
at all.
Yeah.
So yeah, I agree.
I'm shocked he's on a side.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly. There
The
should be
thing that I
people
thought
who-
was interesting, because these are just concept photos, is there's no Spider-Man,
Yeah.
and we know he's in the movie, so we don't know how that's gonna turn out.
There's also no Ant-Man, but he's listed.
Yes, he
below.
is.
I didn't see him.
He's
in
right
the-
there. Look, right there.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because I was.
He's
looking
not
for
to scale though.
Yeah.
He's really big.
He is really big.
I mean,
actually.
for
How much-
Ant-Man.
what size he should be? Yeah.
Like, comparatively, for how big he should be, like he's almost as big as
it's
Yoda.
forced perspective. Maybe he's standing really close to the camera,
What just happened?
like Gandalf in the Hobbits.
Yes, that must be it.
Yeah.
I wish that was how they filmed these sequences. They make these little things that they're a magnet and they sit on your shoulders.
Oh,
And I
yeah,
want
that's
one
a
of those
great
in
idea
Ant-Man.
with Ant-Man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would totally
That was
work.
it. The only other one of those that I've seen that really works for me is the evil and Angel Donald.
Yeah, that would work
Yeah.
too. That would be funny. So do you think this movie's gonna be bigger or smaller than Age of Ultron?
What how do you mean?
More money.
Money? Bigger.
I think so too. I think it's gonna be a better movie too.
Yeah.
I mean, I was.
They're all perfect and have no flaws, so you can't really rank them.
Well, there's been a shakeup at Marvel, so we'll see.
No, they're all perfect. Everything's perfect. Marvel can do no wrong.
Okay.
It was delicious Kool-Aid.
So Agents of Shield.
Yes!
They announced the third season. Basically, it looks like the only person that hasn't given up on Simmons is Fitz.
It
Of
says
course.
he's obsessed with her. I don't think everyone else has given up on her. I think they're just not devoting their brains and their life
Yeah,
to her.
that's the exact word they used.
Yeah.
Ward's going to be running Hydra.
Of course.
We've got some new people coming in.
We've got Lash.
Yeah. What do you think of where this season is going?
It's made by Marvel, so it's going to be flawless. We just went over this.
You're not caught up yet, are you?
I got to the end of last season,
Oh.
which is better than
That
where
means
I
you're
was
caught up.
before. Okay, I wasn't sure if it had started yet. Again.
No, it's 29th, I think, or something of September.
Earlier, 21st or 2nd?
It says 29th right there.
Caitlin
Oh.
got a play-by-play for like the
I'm
last
almost there.
4 episodes.
Do you think they're going to be able to keep it interesting with the Inhumans and?
Yes.
Yeah.
It was the little detail about what Lash is going to be, what his mission is this season. Because he's not, Hydra's still going to be the big bad, and Ward's in charge of that.
He's the side
But then there's
problem.
this little rogue, a contagonist. Just someone who gets in the way a lot and causes delays. But there's a character who doesn't believe that all people who go through Terrigenesis deserve it. So that's going to be an interesting, third faction of, they have
Well, and you
powers,
can almost
but-
guarantee he's going to decide one of the people on the team doesn't deserve it.
Yeah.
Probably
Yeah.
Daisy.
He's the Draco Malfoy of the show now.
Yeah.
Of the purebloods.
Now we
only.
find out if a football player can act.
True.
And if Marvel really is perfect.
Marvel can do no wrong. Even if it doesn't seem like it's good yet, later you will realize why it actually was.
And you're saying that because
the first half season of S.H.I.E.L.D. wasn't that great, but if
But
you hang into it.
tell your thing when you went back and rewatched and it
Oh, S.H.I.E.L.D. is brilliant. Yeah.
say why though, because I don't know if we've actually said this on the show.
Oh, maybe not. I went back and rewatched the first season and started noticing all of the really deep foreshadowing. Like the first episode foreshadowed a reveal from almost the end of the season.
Yeah.
So they clearly know what they're doing and they're setting it up properly. But because you don't know where it's
Which
going,
is weird because they did that on Star Wars Rebels too.
Really?
And we had similar feelings about the first season.
Huh.
As I'm thinking about this conversation, I can think of on DAps cast we had very similar
Nice. So that type of show, then every time you get to the end, just watch the episodes in reverse.
Yeah.
And then you'll see because that's how you
Just go
find
back
out all the
and-
foreshadowing.
Exactly.
It's true. Do it.
So where do you think season 3 ends?
I think that Coulson is going to get in a boat with Ward, and they're just going to sail off and tease that there might be another season, but if not, then you'll never actually figure out what.
Does
the end
Coulson
of the story
survive
is
this season?
during a musical number? Huh?
Does he survive this season?
Yeah, I'm making a Gallivant reference.
I
That's the thing.
now I got it.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Because we loved that ending.
Right, I was so upset.
It's
When
such
is
a
that
train
coming
wreck
back?
of a show, but you
They're
have to
filming
watch it.
They're
Okay.
filming it right now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's been
Like I'm
greenlit,
looking
so
forward
where
to
is
seeing it, but it's a train wreck of a show.
Yeah,
Like it's horribly bad but awesome.
The Librarians is coming back. I don't know if you ever saw that.
Mm-mm.
It's good.
Okay, Halloween's coming. It starts in about a week and a half at
Ooh, no,
Disneyland
it's
and
it's
also
September.
Knott's Berry Farm. And there's party dates. I believe Halloween night is already sold out, and that's the only one that I saw sold out. Is that correct? Okay. And they're doing 2 things this year at Knott's Berry Farm. One is their scary thing, which we'll cover, and it'll be fun. And then they're having a not so scary thing,
Yeah.
which I think is kind of cute and copying Disneyland a little
Exactly. That's the thing. Is
bit. Okay, Siri.
Everyone's all.
And there went our
Seriously?
camera. Nice.
Serious?
It'll come back. Yeah.
But
Maybe
yeah,
not.
They're totally copying Disneyland and realizing that, parents want to be able to bring their kids. Are we on the air?
No,
No?
well, we are, but there's no
Oh.
camera, so maybe.
That's fine.
There we go.
Ghost story.
There we go.
But there are shows at Knott's that frequently make fun of Disneyland for being just kid friendly and not scary at all. And now they're doing that, realizing that there's a demand for it.
But it's a different audience. You're not going to have the same people.
Yes, I think they're trying to get the same audience though, because it definitely seems like.
I think it kind of
Like, you
shows
don't have
that the
the
guy
Disney-
running the show used to be a Disneyland president.
Did he?
Yep.
Like,
But
and
is he
he
dating a
understands.
pig? That's the most important thing to know.
Well, it is Knott's Berry Farm. They don't have pigs there, do they?
Well, not anymore.
I don't know. We'll take the one from your neighborhood. Take it
Yeah,
down there.
you know, that one. I haven't seen it in a long time.
Well,
Maybe it was dinner.
there's a whole story. we can tell
BLTs.
there. Aw.
No.
They're so good.
No. No.
I know you don't like them, but you don't like the
Not if you
tomato,
know
right?
their name.
They're contaminated.
Because of the tomato?
Yeah.
Then just get a BL.
Yeah, just get a BL.
Chicken and toast.
Toast.
Yeah, sure. Okay. So, are you looking forward to Halloween anywhere, Johnny?
I want to stay inside all Halloween. I'm actually I'm getting into Halloween now. I've decided to catch up on all of The Walking Dead before the next season starts.
Okay.
And I'm watching The Fear the Walking Dead, so I'm like into Halloween already. Just so I'm ready for Halloween when it comes around.
Okay. Are you gonna go to the Halloween party or anything?
Me?
Yeah.
Probably not. I have never gone. But I would probably be working now.
It's
so,
really busy.
Yeah.
Like, it was fun when it was at California Adventure.
Mm-hmm.
And then when they moved to Disneyland, they sold more tickets. And so I've just felt like it's fun, but it's also kind of stressful. And if you're not into all of the things everybody else is into, it's not necessarily worth your money. Because I'm more into entertainment, and
I wish that the fireworks, the special fireworks, were also available for people that didn't go to the party.
like that one here.
But I get
was
it.
awesome.
I get why they do it. It's
I kind of get it, but this year they're also having Paint the Night as the parade for the Halloween party, and it's like, well, I can see that any night.
We were actually just talking about how they were gonna mold everything together because they've got all of the 60th decorations.
Was that the sister you were talking about?
Yes, we were discussing today actually how they're gonna mold the Halloween time decor, which I love. That's my favorite part of this because it's just so creative and it's not. Christmas is gorgeous because it's just Christmas, but for Halloween they get so creative in not just pumpkins but all these ribbons and all this kind of cool stuff. How they're gonna melt that to the 60th? And if they
blue
are,
Halloween is dazzling. Those are the new
blue and orange.
But
Those
do
are
we
good
know-
combinations.
are they combining all of the diamonds with the pumpkins, or are they
They're
covering
gonna
it?
make-
They're covering the
pumpkins
Big Mickey
into
pumpkin
diamonds.
with diamonds.
Nuh-uh.
Big Mickey diamond pumpkin.
No.
I might be making that up, but probably not because I'm flawless.
Jason
Like
Awesome
Marvel.
says bacon is better than not having bacon. I agree with him. I know you don't, but that's
Vegetarian.
okay. Vegetarians are okay too.
I'm not
I
vegetarian.
can't weigh in on it.
Mikey Likey says the only thing good about Halloween is sales on candy the day after.
Yes.
Always a good thing. All right, we are running out of time. I see
Yeah.
we don't have our clock up this week, so we're just
Keep
like
going.
rambling along. But anyway, we are running out of time. Next week we might have something special, but we might not. You never know. We'll see if things
I feel
work.
like that's every week.
You never know. Like, these things just happen, so it'll be good. But anyway, we will see you around the corner.